Alright, now that I see them mostly all in one place, I definitely decided to continue, thinning out my Raggedy Ann collection, which I'm going to go through with you in this special fan video, which I've been thinking about making for a very long time. This isn't all of my Raggedy's. I have sold some, and there are some that are just inaccessible that I can't get to right now that, you know, there is a giant calendar in the laundry room. There's a big omnibus at the bottom of a bunch of books. There's a string from Gettysburg hanging in the kitchen. Things like that that I can't get at. So, but first I wanted to show you, I wanted to start probably with my, this Mr. Tweedle is the biggest book that I've ever had. And it is also fabulous. So I wanted to show you. Mr. Tweedle is before Raggedy Ann. Mr. Tweedle was in the papers. I think it's like 1918 through maybe the early 20s or something. Maybe. So let me show you the book anyways. So I got this as soon as it came out, actually, and I just couldn't even believe it. So, it's enormous for one thing. So this is, do you see what I mean? This is the first page. So, well, you know, the liner. So Mr. Tweedle, Raggedy Ann's sprightly cousin, the forgotten fantasy masterpieces by Johnny Gruelle. Funny thing, but back in MySpace times, Johnny Gruelle's grandson lives somewhere around here. He was like talking to me. He's younger than I am. But here you can see the contents. It says 1911 to 1921. It actually has this book has all the comics in it. I'm sort of going through this a little quickly here, so because I just have so much to go through, and people are hounding me for supper. They're saying they're hungry. And you know, my collection is pretty big here, even just this book. But I definitely wanted to show you like the comic strips here. As you can see, as you can tell, this is one of my favorite books. Here we go. This is how they would have been in the comic, in the newspapers. So you can see, and then you can see like this. So this book, Mr. Tweedle, definitely, absolutely, this is just a must-have book. So that's what I say. So yeah. So let's get back here to the collection, and we'll start then with my very first doll. And I guess why I love Raggedy Ann so much, because it's my first doll that I got for my first Christmas. This is my Raggedy Ann, and yeah, she's my first doll. And I had this dress made for her. A lady made her this dress for me in the 90s. So her dress, this is a lot nicer than her original dress was, but you know, she's in good shape considering she's my first doll. And that's my Raggedy Ann. My Aunt Fawny made these beautiful Raggedy's for me. They're ceramics. And this is, well, my favorite Raggedy Ann, I guess. And it was my mom's favorite Raggedy Ann. She's got an antique pinafore. This Raggedy, she's super beautiful. I got her at Bear Tracks, which was next to Borders, some of you know, in Bethel Park in the 90s. She was $100. Yeah, this is my Belindy collection here. It took me forever to get a copy of Beloved Belindy. It's just a 60s edition because, you know, they burned them and said that she's racist. So that won't be for sale. But this is none of my Belindis actually will be, because the little one, that's my Mammy that I play with in the dollhouse. She usually is in the kitchen, but I got her from an old lady at the Charleston market. So she's special. She was like $1.50. She had all kinds. So, and the other is a Topsy Turvy from Susie Blue Witch. Thank you very much. And like Aunt Winetta had. And Raggedy Raven here, Ron took me to Ravenwood Castle, and they had a Raggedy Cottage there, and he got her for me there. So, and I made her this dress. Actually, she has a black like dress too, but she's got a raven. So she was from Ravenwood Castle in Hocking Hills, Ohio. So she's really tall and long. So really long and tall. Some of my others handmade Raggedy's are this witch. She hangs in the kitchen. Probably won't be selling her. She's really long. Probably not. Definitely won't be selling Owen. He's from Greenie Marie. I love him. So happy to have a Greenie Marie. I have a bear of hers too. This little St. Patty's one, you might see her. I'm starting to get a lot of St. Patty's Day stuff these days, so I don't know. Maybe she might show up. Thinking about in my Etsy shop in the attic, like little Raggedy collection #1, you know, is how I'm gonna do some of these, I think. This little one, little handmade one too, I just thought she was really cute. She's little. These are some little ones that I probably will sell. Actually, these ones hang in my laundry room. Those little ones won't be for sale, but like these ones from the stories that are really cute. I think they're from the 90s with the penny, and this Raggedy Andy, super cute. This Georgine, I made her a really nice bee dress. She's really old, and she's really nice, and I'm probably gonna sell her too. This Georgine Andy, he's the one that I wanted. They came along with the big Annie that Christian bought from me, that I had to redo, that I wanted. He's smaller, but I'll probably keep him. I wanted him for my Andy. Okay, I think Shauna's coming in actually, so he might probably want to come in. He really does like the Annies, so here he comes. I figure he probably does want to come in. Come on, Shauna, you can come in. You want to come in for the video? Okay, not Shauna, don't bust up the party here. He's busting up the party. Shauna, don't bust up the party. Come over here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. So, these are some paintings that I did. This one's in my Etsy shop actually right now. And this one, I probably will put it in my Etsy shop. It hangs in the kitchen too. I probably did this in the 90s, but probably gonna do that one too. Probably see that one. And some other games, little like puppets. We like playing these games. Magnets. I wanted to get to the books because the books are like the best part, my favorite part. So, and I probably am gonna part with some of the books too. Probably like in a collection. I keep them all in a trunk, actually. So, but I really love the books. There's the Paper Dragon. If you want to see what I mean by the books, just, you know, these are just, you know, Raggedy Land makes me really happy. So, oh, Would You Kiss a Bye? Wooden Willie. Wooden Willie's old, but I'll probably sell him. My Very Own Fairy Stories. The Wonderful Witch. I don't know, probably will sell that one. Happy Meadow. Cookie Land. They're awesome, by the way. The stories are all awesome. That's, you know, why I love them, besides the art being awesome. Sunny Stories. I think I really like this one, too, the Sunny Stories. Nice Fat Policeman. I'll probably definitely sell that one. The Tea Party book. This one's not as old. It's like from the 90s, I think. Same with like this Candy Heart Wisdom. I also have a Thanksgiving one too, which I use at Thanksgiving. I just don't know where it is. This Marcella is not so old either. It's really beautiful. You know, Marcella was Johnny Grohl's little girl. Raggedy Ann was her doll. And Marcella died from a bad vaccine. And, this, how he dealt with his grief was writing the stories about Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann was his mother's doll that, you know, his daughter Marcella had found in her grandma's attic. That's how the story went. And then he made these stories, and, yeah. So, I liked this one very much, though, too. It's so beautiful. Just so beautiful. So inspiring. I love this one, The Deep, Deep Woods. Friendly Fairies. Lucky Pennies. Like, that one goes along with this doll. So she's modeled after that book. You see what I'm saying? Some of them are actually illustrated by his son, Worth. So, you know, yeah. So, stay tuned, and, you'll see, I'll put up a link to my Etsy shop in the, info about the video. So you could check it in the future, because then, I'll be adding some.